Hello, everyone, and welcome to Restaurants Reinvented. I'm Jen Kern, your hostess, and today I have a special guest from the West Coast. It's Jonathon Relkin from Chipotle. Hi, Jonathon.
Thanks for having me on the show.
So what is your purview in terms of your role at Chipotle and with digital and the off-premise guests? Where are you really focused and what are the things that you're responsible for today?
So I'm responsible ultimately for driving the demand of our off-premise channel. So any purchase that's really going to happen outside of the restaurant, be it on our app or website for delivery or order ahead, to certainly our third-party marketplaces and delivery partners, and how we come to life there from the marketing and promotional activities that occur. We really have created strategies and tactics that are designed for those channels that are really about advancing the brand and continuing to drive that vision and that mission that we have, and ultimately changing the world one burrito at a time.
Can you share with our listeners? I mean, here we are in the middle of, or who knows where we are in this pandemic, right? We're back and forth and back and forth. What percentage of your business right now is delivery?
So about half of our business is digital as a whole. And so when you start to look at how we're ultimately, and how these are numbers that have certainly evolved over the last 8 or 9 months or so. Before the pandemic, that was about 20%, and then as things shut down, the beginning of everything, it went as high as about 70%. And we've seen it now normalize at about half of the business being our digital experience as a whole. And that certainly breaks down into different channels, from order ahead to delivery and our app and website versus third party as well.
Well, we really like to hone in on talking about like the reinvention side of what restaurants are going through right now. And I'm curious to hear from you what things that you learned at either Mattel or Vans that you're bringing to bear on your experience at Chipotle. What are some of the key strategies and maybe best practices that you acquired there that you feel like will translate, and maybe some that won't?
That's a great question. I think maybe the single biggest thing that I learned at Vans is authenticity. As a brand, who you are and what you say matters, especially today, but consumers can see through, and people can just see through when you're saying one thing, but you're acting a different way. And so I think that, like, saying who you are, but more importantly, being who you are, is just so critical. And that comes across in basically every area of business. We genuinely believe in making a difference in this world through better food and ingredients, and it's great to be a part of that. And so I think that's maybe like the biggest, most recent, I would say, lesson that I would say I've learned, and I think is something that every business and every brand needs to really look in the mirror and be who you are, and be who you say you are.